Hello, today I'm talking about something to enhance meditation. Several people have asked me to kind of go over some things that wasn't clear. I kind of resisted the idea of hiding behind makeup, especially some of the young ladies that contacted me. And I want to put it this way. It's like if someone drinks alcohol, say 2 or 3 times a year, you wouldn't think that they have a problem. If they drink every day, you would think that they have a problem. And as someone who's worked in rehabs and worked as a counselor in a rehab facility, I know just a tad about one of the precepts. But it's almost always that someone's hiding from a situation. They're running from themselves, and this is a medication. They're using the alcohol as a medication to cover up reality, basically. And as some of the 12-step programs go through, that's what they try to do, is uncover the underlying problems. But anyway, if someone drinks every day, you would say they have a problem, and what the problem ultimately is deception. They have a problem facing truth, so they medicate. If someone lies every day, we don't have a problem calling them a liar. You know? They have a problem with deception. And just the same way we deceive by painting a picture on our face that's other than who we actually naturally are. It's a deception. If we do that every day, then we've got a problem with deception. I don't mean to step on anybody's toes. The reason for these little videos is to help people, not to beat them up. The truth is these are things to overcome. These are things that need to be addressed. If someone drinks a couple times a year, like I said before, no one will say they have a problem. If someone happens to transmit wrong information or invalid information a couple times a year, you wouldn't call them a liar necessarily. And if someone dressed up and painted a little image on their face that wasn't them a couple of times a year. But when you have this in a consistent manner, it really does become an addiction. It's an addiction to deception. And that's the problem, is when we're addicted to deception, we're not going to release ourselves enough to receive truth in. It's going to interfere with our meditation. It's going to not let us go deeper. One other little thing, going through, most of us, if we've been looking at this search for truth for any number of years, we've got residue of knowledge built in our head. We've got precepts that we believe. Maybe some of it's old Catholic, maybe it's Zen, maybe it's yoga or Sufism, whatever it is. It could be precepts of the Buddha, and I believe there's a lot of truth in precepts of the Buddha, but I also think, for the sake of us really sitting in meditation, we need to get rid of these. We need to flush this out of our system. We need to practice clearing it out. We need to stop reading. We need to, focus on one thing and believe one thing, and that's that if the universe is there and there's a consciousness in there, it will teach us just the way it has taught many other people in this islands. To try to cling to these different precepts is going to cloud us. especially when the body is getting stripped away and all these things. We're going to be holding on by these little threads of illusion, and maybe some of them are truth. If they're truth, they will manifest themselves later. They're cleaning them out so we can pretty much go into this sense spiritually naked, this sense of meditation, this sense of practicing in the nothingness, because that is just going to the place of nothingness actually evolves after we're there. And what it evolves into, is going to be as pure as you are. There's many precepts of practice of celibacy or a variety of different things to purify the body. I do believe in limiting ourselves to everything to a degree. We can't drink a fifth of whiskey every night. We can't do all these things that are promoting a deception. Purifying the body, I find that celibacy does, in a sense, have its value for meditation and for especially deep meditation. There is another realm there. There's another world there, and we should train for that. And if we take it serious, our training would be serious too. Cleaning the body, cleaning the mind, and to set in that absolute presence, well, I shouldn't say absolute presence, but that absolute vulnerability without any precepts of what we're going to experience. And by flushing these things out of our head that we think, well, this is what's going to happen. No, we can make that happen by that type of thinking. We can project that in, and that's all we're going to receive. The learned man has no advantage here. In fact, he has less of an advantage because he's got to get rid of all this stuff that he's read or she's read. And then and only then can you stand in the presence and receive untainted. And the meditations is the beginning. And once we get there, we get that meditation, it only takes, once we get used to going into that deep state of meditation, it only takes a few minutes to get there. And it's a beautiful awakening. It does fluctuate, as is everything in life. I call it oscillation. But in the full sense of meditation, we become withdrawn from the body. And the only thing we have are these illusions that are still the residue that still tries to direct us. And when we lose those, we actually get a pure vision. And it may be different for everybody. I don't know. Everyone that I've known that really cleansed himself mentally and physically had pretty much the same experience. But real honest, most people are still clouded with the precepts of the illusion, or some form of it, whether it's what they learned or what they've been taught rather. I think it's very important to clean the slate in all manners. And I hope I clarified the little thing about the physical makeup and stuff. I wasn't trying to insult women. Nothing more beautiful on earth than the female body to me. But the thing is celebrate who you actually are, not the facade. So I thank you all. I hope I clarified those things. and I wish you well in your ventures. As always, I get emails all the time and concerning this, and that's what prompted me to do these little videos. And I thank you all for participating and encouraging this, and I hope it does you all well. If we can get anything in life, I believe we're supposed to pass it on. And if a damn fool like me can get it in a very simple form, I think anybody can. And like I said, I don't believe in teachers. I believe that this place in meditation, this cleansing, is the place that we all need. Have a wonderful day. Many blessings to you.